Well, it's time for this week's Sheriff Spotlight. Joining me now is Oklahoma County Sheriff Tommy Johnson III. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing good. You know, it's a holiday season, so I think that's on top of mind for a lot of people out there.
A lot of people. A lot of things going on.
Yeah, 2 big shopping days recently with Black Friday and, of course, Cyber Monday.
Yes.
So let's talk about online shopping safety.
Yes, Cyber Monday you bring up, and that is very important. And that is something that we see, especially coming during holiday season. Lots of scams present themselves. We deal with this all the time, but more specifically, people take advantage of people during the times that they know they're going to be most vulnerable during holiday season. Cyber Monday, as we just addressed, the one thing we like to point out is when you're online, shop on legitimate websites only.
How can we tell what's a legitimate website, though?
You know, if you have to go to their URL, so let's throw some out there, Dillard's, or let's go to the Fox 25 legitimate website and utilize their services from there. Don't tap on promotional things that you see on ads and stuff like that, because that oftentimes leads you astray to other places that can get you off. People can take advantage of your information that you push in. And certainly everyone loves to utilize the Wi-Fi information, or the free Wi-Fi. You're like, hey, you know, I don't have to use my data. I can go over here to McDonald's and use their Wi-Fi data. Well, hackers understand that. And so it is easy for hackers, when you use someone else's Wi-Fi, to hack into you and to hack into your devices and get your information.
Gosh,
And so, yes, those are things we certainly want to make people aware of. And then, you know,
so we've got Wi-Fi, we've got making sure it's a legitimate website. Anything else we need to keep in mind there?
Monitor your credit card activity. You know, as you're swiping, as you're making these purchases, let's make sure those purchases are showing up for things that you actually, you know, the sites you actually went on, the things you actually purchased, and that someone hasn't gotten your information and has now started using it elsewhere. I'll tell you, I have had my stuff spent. I was like, I don't think I've ever been to Arizona and bought things, but it happens.
It's happened to me too, and we were reading, I think, a couple stories ago in our newscast that somebody recommended every year just to get a new credit card after the Christmas season because people just hack your information so easily. So you got to look out for the credit card information.
You have to use that. Certainly look out for yourself in every other place, and then be mindful. Do not put in your social security information anywhere. That is something that they're not going to ask for, and that will certainly open you up to a lot of foul play that can go on. And you know, this season is it's a season of happiness, and you want to do so many things for so many people, but you also have to look out for yourself during that time. And be mindful of the ways people can, you know, exploit. Something we talked about before too is to make sure to use a credit card, though, when you make those online purchases versus your debit card. Yes, because it is protected. And then there's ways to, you know, go through those different card systems and those different you know, card providers, and work with them and work with law enforcement as you file police reports to then get stuff back and get your money back, so you're not losing, you know, your personal account, your personal information. That is a very smart play and a very smart thing to do.
Absolutely. So a lot of great tips this morning to keep you safe while you're doing that online shopping, because Christmas is right around the corner. How are you doing on your shopping, I gotta ask?
Doing well. A little behind. I think we got one gift. So for me, I feel like we're ahead of schedule. We're usually week 2, week 1 out, and I told you, the procrastination just makes it fun for me.
There you go.
Yes. Other thing, we don't want to leave this out. If it seems too good to be true, it usually is. It usually is.
It's not a Christmas miracle.
No. Hey, you know, you can get these 3 gifts for this much money. You know, just be careful.
That's where that legitimate website comes into play, right?
Legitimate website, yes. Legitimate websites. Do not, you know, hit on promotional ads and stuff thinking that, hey, this is going to get me a better bang for my buck.
Probably not even true.
It's just sad. We always got to worry, but this is a part of this, is to identify the, you know, the places where people are most vulnerable, and you know, give them the right information to make better decisions.
Absolutely. Well, Sheriff, thank you so much.
Thank you.
A lot of great tips to keep us safe as we online shop. Let's go ahead.